Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beal Dustino, coming at you again today with yet another video, yet another What's in the Box, and the explanation on why my last video that I showed my entire John Lennon vinyl collection was so small. I guess my entire John Lennon vinyl collection is going to be finished here because this is a John Lennon vinyl collection box set. So, before we get started with that, though, I do want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next video coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But let's get on with this next episode of What's in the Box.
I'll take the box! The box!
You take the box! Let's see what's in the box! Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Well, I guess we call this one the shaved wheel of fish. I don't know. Well, that album isn't in here, and I don't have that one yet, on vinyl at least. But what is in here, there is something in this box, of course, and it is the John Lennon. I've seen it labeled a couple of different ways. I've seen it labeled just Lennon, and I've seen it labeled the Lennon Signature Box. Now, the Signature Box did come out several years before this. Let's see. So this one was released on June 8th of 2015, and the Signature Box, the CD box, came out on October 5th of 2010. So about 5 years before. And that one, I believe, is truly the Signature Box. This used a lot of the same labeling and stuff, but it's not quite as big as the Signature Boxes. Basically, the idea, though, is getting the whole albums, all of John Lennon's albums. And as I'm talking here, there's the spine. This one's a heavy one, so I don't think I'm going to be sitting here talking about it too long, holding it up. Because this is 9-disc, 8 total albums. Of course, the Signature Box CD box had 2 bonus discs that kind of had singles and some outtakes and stuff, demos. But yeah, there's the spine, nothing on the top, spine to spine there, and then there's the bottom. So there's some stuff there, UPC and legal information. And of course, as you can see here, all the spines of all the albums. This is 8 total albums, 9 total discs, and it's going to be a bit of a video because I'm going to show you everything that's in the box. But let's start getting it out of the box. Now there's nothing in the box. And let's take a look at what is in the box as we'll put these down so we can look at them. So of course it is just his studio albums in here, and without taking up too much time here, of course the first one will be the Plastic Ono Band, John Lennon Plastic Ono Band. This originally came out on December 11th of 1970, and just a nice little package here of it. And as you can see, like I said, I've got all of his albums now. Yeah, these are remastered in probably 2010 there. They're probably digital remasters. I think they sound fine. I'm not like the biggest audiophile geek out there. Not putting you down. I think geeks are cool, nerds are cool. Jocks, I don't know. I'm still, the jury's still out on that one. But anyways, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I already pulled the vinyl out, but there's the inner sleeve. There's the back of the inner sleeve. Of course, this one on that cool black and white Apple label. There's side 1, and there's side 2. So of course Imagine is up next. So this will be my 3rd vinyl copy of Imagine. And this one's slightly different than those ones, though. Of course, this is the remastered, so it should be a little closer to the original, not the remixed like the ultimate mixes are on those other 2 I showed in the last video there. But there's the front, the spine, and the back. And very nice with this, they did package it with everything that it should be. So we get the poster, which will be my 3rd copy of that. There it is. We'll hold it up there. Hopefully you got it all in the view there. I'll keep trying to go in the same order. The postcards, I think that was the order, and him making fun of Ram. Of course, the inner sleeve. There's the one side and the back. Then we got the disc, side 1, side 2. A cut apple on the back side there. It is an apple on that side, though, isn't it? Just with his face over it. Of course, Imagine originally came out on September 9th of 1971. And then we got up next, sometime in New York City. which came out on June 12th of 1972 in the US, and on, it looks like September 5th or 15th, words in the corner will correct me, of 1972 in the UK. So quite a difference on that, but there is the front and the spine and the back. Let me hold my hand out from there. Show you the gatefold here. And of course, this is a 2-disc. So here is the inner sleeve for disc 1 and the back. And there is side 1 and side 2. And then disc 2, front there of the inner sleeve in the back, and side 1 and side 2. And Mind Games will be up next. And of course, we're all getting excited for the Ultimate Mix that's going to be coming out in June. And I am holding it backwards. There we go. There's the front. And this originally came out though on November 16th of 1973. So we're a little late for its 50th anniversary with the Ultimate Mixes, but that seems to be how it's went with all of them. Imagine was way early. Plastic Ono Band was about a year late, so seems to be right. Did I show you the spine? There we go. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. There is the inner sleeve on this one, and the back. Of course, truly on the Apple label. We got the Apple finally on it. They've all been on the Apple label, but just been quite a different variation on the normal Apple label, I guess. And there's the back with the split Apple. It's very good. I really enjoyed this album. Yeah, I really enjoy that one, so I'm really looking forward to the Ultimate Mix. But of course, I really enjoy this one too. I enjoy all of his albums, so let's be honest here. This one is Walls and Bridges, and this came out on October 4th of 1974. And of course, I am looking forward to, hopefully they're going to get the Ultimate Mix out on this one too. And this has got a really interesting cover. I'm sure everybody's aware of it, but it's got these panels that come off and do this, you know, weird stuff here. And you can fold it over the other way too. I'm not going to do that though. But yeah, here's the back. I'll show it to you like this, and I don't know if I showed that too much with him there. And so yeah, you could flip that over so he's sticking his tongue out at you on the back instead of wearing all the glasses. And we'll show you the spine. And of course, I got to open this up again to get the disc out, because the disc comes out this way. And this one's kind of got a little booklet insert with it. I think they were pretty true to the original on all this. So if it came with an insert or anything, it had it, printed air sleeve, so forth and so on. So it's got a couple of pages in here. I'll just flip through quick. And just some information on the album and such. And of course, the inner sleeves, I don't know if I got this going the right way, but there's the one side, and there's the other side. And there is, again, the Apple label, side 1, and the split Apple on side 2. So cruising right along, up next we got Rock and Roll. Of course, the Covers album that came out on February 21st, 1974. I love that cover. I really do. I think a lot of people do. And I did rank this pretty low in my album ranking. I think it's going to rank higher if I redo it, kind of giving it a listen again and everything. It is a great album. It really is. I think of all the cover albums that have been out there by solo Beatles, you can kind of count. George had several covers throughout his normal discography, where John and Paul both had dedicated covers albums. Paul's got 3 actually. 2 of the 3, though he does get a few originals on. But yeah, I would say this is probably the best out of all those. So John really did a good job with this, even though it was kind of under distress. As we all know the story on it there. But yeah, there's the front and the back. Not much for the inner sleeve, just plain white on both sides, not even licensing information and stuff. Yet again on the Apple label. So there's side 1 and side 2. We're almost there with it all. So get another look at Double Fantasy though. One of the few that I've got a vintage copy of. So this originally came out on November 17th of 1980. And there's the front and the back. Sadly, just a little bit before he passed. And the back there. And now I'm getting upset just thinking about it. I'm sorry about that. Just kind of, as I said it kind of hit me on that. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, there's the front side of the inner sleeve. And the other side. And really interesting on this, they did keep this on the Geffen labels, the Geffen Records label. So there we go, side 1 and side 2. And then finally in here we got Milk and Honey, which came out after he passed, of course. Stuff he was working on right up to that day. God, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too emotional on this here. Just realizing everything with the dates and all that and everything on it. And it's upsetting. It's upsetting if you're a Beatles fan. It's upsetting if you're not even just a casual Beatles fan. I mean, that sucks, man, getting somebody taken from you like that. Yeah, here's Milk and Honey. Of course, this one he shared with Yoko. So did Double Fantasy. So was Sometime in New York City. I guess I kind of forgot to mention that. This was released on, looks like January 27th of 1984. There is the back, and this one does have a gatefold. There we go. And there is the front of the inner sleeve and the back. And this one, of course, on Polydor, and they were able to get in this box the Polydor label on it. So that's really cool. They kept true to the labels on everything here. I mean, it was Apple up until these last two, so that shouldn't have been too hard for them. But so you have the Geffen and the Polydor both in here and representing the albums correctly. So there we go on that one. That's what's in the box there. And like I said, this one's a heavy one, so I am not going to sit and hold this. Let me get this put down. Yeah, nine disc in there, 8 albums. Really great box set. I love the fact I had all of them all in one. I'm not having to go down and track down each of them. And I know George's had a whole box with everything. His was a lot more expensive than this. And this, I believe I found it on Target site when I got it, and it was about, I want to say it was 90 bucks. I think I got a really good deal on it. I got it from Target there at 90 bucks, and you can still find it fairly easily today. I was looking, like I said, I'm not going to go as elaborate as I have in the past on these What's in the Box with showing the screenshots. I'm just going to tell you what I kind of saw the range there. I did see it as low as about 120 bucks. I can't remember if it was new or used, but about 120 bucks to about $200 should be a pretty good range of where you can find it in there. So what you're happy with, if you haven't got it yet, kind of just pick in there, see which seller you're most, willing to go with and everything on that, and what price you feel is right on it. I think, you add this up, even if you're finding them $10 in your local record shop, that would be, about right. 8 albums, about 80 bucks, 80, 90 bucks. So the fact I got them brand new for that. Of course, it is great to have the vintage ones, to have the original mixes, the original masterings, everything, original packaging, if you can find it all in real good shape. It is nice to have that, but I also enjoy having this, so that way I know I've got a perfect copy I could put on. Like I said, I'm not the biggest audiophile, so I'm not gonna, oh, it's digitally remastered and that. I've never really, my ears don't pick that stuff up as much. I'm sure I might tell a difference if I get some of those original ones, but for now, I'm very happy with what I got. I love that I got this box in my collection. I'm sure a lot of you are proud to have it in your collection or would be proud to add it to your collection. So there is all my information on it. Of course, I did talk a little about the CD signature box too, which I think kind of went a little above and beyond what this one did. I wish they would have at least added in that bonus disc with those home demos and the singles and stuff on it. Would have been nice if they would have done that in here too. All the other little knickknacks that the CD signature box has got wasn't really necessary with this, I wouldn't think. Just having that extra disc with those extra songs on it would have been nice, especially the singles. But that's my only kind of complaint on this one, is that they kind of didn't go for that. And also that they kind of made the confusion of, is this also called the signature box or is it just Lennon? I don't know. Very nice box set. I'm very happy to have it. Like I said, if you're looking for it, it's still available. If you've got it, let me know. I think it's a great box. But I am going to get signing out. Before I do, though, I do once again want to thank all my subscribers, and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got my next video coming out, like my next What's on the Rack or What's in the Box or whatever else. And also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And like I always say, if you stuck around to this point, you must like it. So give it a like. And do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on this box. Like I said, do you have a copy of it? Do you want to have a copy of it? I know there was another Lennon box that came out right after he passed in 1980, 1981, somewhere in there. That one looks really kind of cool too. It doesn't have Milk and Honey, but it does include Shaved Fish and Live Peace Toronto. So little bonus on that. That would have been nice in here too, to tell you the truth. No box set's going to be perfect though. Let's face it. So would have been nice to have a couple extra, but then again, the price would have went up so much more too. So that's one thing that's nice about this too, is you got the whole Lennon collection for a very decent price. I'd say even $150 is a good price for this, for new records there. At least my opinion. I'd go to at least that price. I was very happy to get it at 90 or whatever I got it at, but yeah. All right. Anyways, I am rambling, and before I get rambling too much more, I am going to get signing out totally. As I always say at my end here, I am Beetle Dustino, and I am signing out. Or off. Sometimes I say off, sometimes I say out. So I think it should be out, though. Signing out. See you later. Bye.